Oh, trouble for Mario Miranda in the middle of the corner. And Carson Bowers runs into him. All the UNOH trucks get into him. It is a track blocker for a little bit there on the inside.
We got one on its side. And the track's blocked again.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Willie Fast YouTube channel. We have a lot of action-packed racing to unpack. We're going to hear what the commentators have to say about my driving and one of my best overall races in the eNASCAR Series iRacing event. For my first race, I qualified a solid P3, by far my best result from this college iRacing series. So I was looking for a top 8 finish in this race. That's all I needed to move on to the next race.
Let's turn our attention to the starting grid, which sees Dylan Alt and Connor Trafari from Sacramento State and UNC Charlotte represented in the first row. The second row sees Tennessee Tech's William Marler and Abraham Vila. The Houston Cougar rolls off fourth. To the green, the question is what happens behind them and how does this initial start shake out? Pace car pulls off onto pit road out of turn 3. Alt and Trafari here to lead us. What sort of chaos will follow behind? The leaders go. They didn't necessarily go particularly well. A little bit of trouble between shifting. A little bit of contact there. Ooh, big hit there for Kilbashian, who caught the inside of the wall. They're 3 wide a little bit further back, but Trafari stayed alongside, all trying to find it. William Marler just sent it in on Connor Trafari, and Abraham Vila gets caught up in that.
That is not a good situation here, and I'm pretty sure someone's going to be hot under the collar to try to get back up through the field as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I am sure, though, we're seeing that California State Fullerton driver working his way through, and here comes the field. Alto running away from the competition.
William Marler, I think, will do well to stay away from either one of Trafari or Abraham Vila, because I would think, Brian Vargas, that both of them are not particularly happy with the Tennessee Tech driver.
I mean, they're not going to be happy, and that's really going to put a damper in really just how the whole tournament here is going to go. I mean, Vila and Trafari, they are consistently front runners in this series, and now they're at the tail. They're at the trunk right now, as we're going to get a replay coming up here in a second of just exactly what happened with Marlar. So you see right here, Marlar's trailing them going into the corner. He just dives it in. I mean, look, I get it, there was a hole, but it looked like, to me, Trafari was kind of expecting the hole, not for there to be a car there, but Marlar closed the gap quick enough. I think 2 cars just met in the same spot. It's hard for me to really put blame on either or.
As we see him, a little contact. In fact, one driver is around.
That was William Marler. Marler, who had been in the top 5. So an incident with William Marler. Take a look at the replay here, Ryan. We'll get a good look at what happened.
All right, you see Mario Miranda trailing right there. Oh, he just misses the corner. He misses the corner, maybe has a little bit too much rear brake. And oh man, I'm sorry, that's Miranda right there getting a big piece of it.
As we go right along board, you can see my throttle inputs and my brake inputs. And right here at this black line is where I was supposed to brake. And as you can see, I'm still full throttle. So that's what led to me overcooking the corner, and this was the end result. Overall, not my best race, but I definitely showed that I had the pace to maintain with the best of the best. So this race, I'm starting in the back, and I need to finish top 10 in order to advance to the final round.
Justin Gillum, Ryan Kilbashian, Sam Smith, William Marler. Those last 4 had eventful races, to say the least. Gillum and Kilbashian looking for just better luck turn 1 than they had. Marler hoping to not end up in trouble. Looped himself around in the middle of 1 and 2 and cost himself a spot when he was comfortably in the top 8. So work to do for him. He's going to have to climb a little bit in the field and get up on the wheel just to make sure that he can transfer. Exact same place on the grid in this LCQ as he was in his first round race. He's going to try and make it out this time cleanly. A little bit of a stack up further there. They get together. Oh, and Argenio spun the tires on the initial start and ends up losing all sorts of track position.
And there they go.
And now everybody spins behind in trouble in turn 1. We've got some people that made it through. Get a turn and bounce right down into, I believe, Cale
we got
Peterson.
another round.
And more trouble.
More
up ahead.
trouble. Oh my goodness, we have chaos all over the racetrack.
So now all 4 manufacturers, the NASCAR Custom Truck Series, are represented. And O'Neal making the choice to go run the Ram. It was not an option at Michigan. The truck was not in the sim. It is now, and he will not be the only driver participating in a Ram. Be curious to see who else decides to jump into a Ram later on as William Marler gets underneath Justin Gilliman, takes away the final transfer spot.
Well, we saw there from Gilliam, he was trying to get around Martin Dunn right there, and unfortunately Dunn kind of moved him out, and then that opened the door for William Marler to sneak his way through.
Schreck, Bence, Miller, Ledford, Battaglia, Marler, and Dunn, and everyone else, unfortunately, Taylor Burris is in fact eliminated.
Well, I was able to avoid most of the carnage in that race, and I was able to get a transfer spot to move on. So from this race, I had to start at the very back again and go all the way up to the 13th position. So my goal was to save tires and just be smart and avoid wrecks as much as I could.
William Marler with a chance to redeem himself. Martin Dunn with the opportunity to drive a clean race truck. Does it go like that for the 4th and the 5th rows, or further up or further back? We will find out. Logan Clampett, Dylan Alt leading us to green in the final race of Group 1. Do they stack up anywhere in the middle? There are drivers looking for opportunities. Man. Daniel Nanny tried to find something. Clean through the first corner so far. Nick Dyer gets punted up the racetrack. We're still double file down the back straightaway. Will it get Indy Nuttier in turn 3? Taylor Burris stretches out. There's contact further back. Julie O'Neal, the first one to get turned sideways, and then Sky Schreck gets turned as well, and Nick Dyer caught up in that too. Oh, trouble for Mario Morenda in the middle of the corner. And Carson Bowers runs all the UNOH trucks get into him. Oh, it is a track blocker for a little bit there on the inside.
We got one on its side.
Oh, and the track's blocked again.
Mario Morenda's trying to get it fired back up. He's going to get rolling.
And as you can see, I got caught up in the big one. Oh well, that happens when there's no cautions at Martinsville Raceway. But I was so close and I showed I had great pace. It gave me a lot of confidence going forward, and I can't wait to see what the next race has in store. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and let's stay Willie fast. Yeah, boy!